actually have that plugged in. It's kind of warm. And it's hotter than blazes inside that place. It's actually cooler outside in the sun. So I cut up some of this brass here. These brass doorknobs. These European style handles, which I've never really liked. I like the American style, you know, like the doorknob, because if you're a klutz like me, the doorknob doesn't get caught on a belt hoop or on your clothing. These handles, these things suck. They get caught in your belt or your belt loop and stuff like that. They've always driven me crazy. I don't understand why Europeans prefer handles, which are aggravating because they get hooked. Wow, maybe I'm the only one. They get hooked on your clothes. Yeah, so I have a commenter, Paul O'Neill, who is claiming that I'm addicted to making the videos, but I'm trying to tell him that that's not the case. I'm like, you don't see when the sausage is being made. Trust me. Believe me. That is all done off camera. The crazy part. I don't know if I should take the copper off that or just claim that as just brass. There you go. That's the easy way. Do it that way. So, yeah, I know. I see there's a Allen wrench thing there, but you know what? I'd rather not use tools. If I can get away with doing it the lazy way, well, I'm still going to be using the tool. I'm going to be using a Sawzall. The fewer tools, the better, you know, to get the job done. It's better just to use your bare hands and as few tools as possible, really, to, you know, to realize the dream, in my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's why the comment section is so good. Sometimes these things get hung up. Put the camera down. I'm not sure if that would do any good. In your case, Kingdom, probably not. Yeah, there's a lock ring there. There's always something, right? Home construction, I know nothing about. It's nearly every man's domain to at least know how to nail a couple of boards together. Like this workbench right here, as solid as this thing is, I could never build something like this. I take that back. If I measured everything and copied this like the Chinese do, like just taking it completely apart and just creating a template out of the original object and making a new one out of that, then yeah. But it would still be like it was Chinese made because it would never be as good as the original. That's for the little scrap bits there. Much better than throwing them on the ground I've got this totally sorted out here. This should be clean enough. See, with me, the quality really isn't my recipe. You know how, like, Wendy's tagline, quality is our recipe. My recipe is cut corners, cheap out. So, would that be lazy or hardworking? Kingdom, you need a third category. Just stupid. Probably. Just plain old stupid. Yes, if I had a working, findable Allen wrench set, I suppose I could probably take them apart that way just by simply unscrewing the Allen head here and pulling this out, but that would be asking for too much. Trust me. Believe me. You're dealing with me. That would be, took a little bite out of the wood there. No wonder they hate you at the Junkyard Kingdom. You give poor quality materials. That's correct. That is 10,000% correct. The quality of my workmanship is, it's always been that way. It's just, third world, substandard. Brass adds up to a lot, you know. Brass, surprisingly, brass could kick copper's ass. Because brass is very dense and it weighs a lot. Copper, well, a little hollow there, and it's only $1 more a pound, really, if that. So my claim is the real jewel is brass. Got a few commenters out there that really like their brass, especially in the Eurozone. They're really into the higher quality metals, because a lot of these guys go around to what must be older buildings or something like that. A lot of home construction going on and stuff. So you end up with lead too, which you're not going to find a lot of lead. I don't find a lot of lead. I don't find a lot of lead. Let's see over here. Okay. Yeah, so I've had a couple commenters say that I'm addicted to making the videos, but this is actually, I work all day from the time I get up in the morning till the time my head hits the pillow and I crash. I'm out like a light. So throughout the day, I work really hard, I slow down, I kind of take breaks. So right now, this is sort of my break time. So why not make a video out of it, eh? You know? I should actually start over here, maybe, if I was smart. One day maybe I'll start wearing gloves like a normal human being. LOL. That's good enough. You certainly wouldn't want me building your car or anything else. Like that one channel, the Bearded Diver, he's building a shed or a shed extension. He's doing something similar to Tucker Upper. And hell no, you wouldn't want me building a shed. Oh my God, it would look like a 10-year-old tried to. A 10-year-old could do better than me. Put it that way. It would. It'd be hilarious.
But a 10-year-old doesn't know the name of things that are on the car. Because do you remember when that little kid was keeping that thing? He's like, yeah, the thing that goes on there. And you're like,
Let's go over here where the copper's at. There's little bits of copper and I gotta put them in a bucket. Keep putting it completely squished into the ground. There's little tidbits of copper here. So I'm gonna find a bucket that I can use for that. If I had a round bucket over here, I don't know what the heck I do with it. Oh, you're sitting on it.
oh,
That's okay.
I don't need it.
Well, I needed it, but I don't need it anymore.
Right, so take it.
I don't need it anymore now either, because I very quickly improvised, which is what I do all day. But see how the bits of copper end up, they get walked on, and they end up getting ground into the dirt, and they disappear. And when I moved from the other warehouse over to here, I found about $300 worth of copper.
Yeah, you're missing like most.
And the rocks and dirt. That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I remember you had me and Eileen like pick some up.
No way, I'm not doing that. I'm not going through that again. That's crazy.
I remember when like we were trying to leave like a few months later, like just actually even recently, you're like picking something up from there, and I kept on pointing out to you. I'm like, "Oh, Dad, look at what's on the ground," and you're like, "Oh, pick that up," or you would find it yourself, and then
right. I'm not doing that again. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And here I am. I find myself.
Oh, you know what would be really cool?
Well, I got called off the job here. Somebody called me on the phone. And I have my phone set to that guy is supposed to he's got a load of metal in his shed. I wonder what that load
yeah. Dad. Yeah.
Ian Matthews, he's got a YouTube channel, Welcome to Me Shed. He commented, he's like, make a video of, he wants to know. I think he's jokingly saying that the guy's claim of like what a load of metal, or his idea of a load of metal and my idea of a load of metal is entirely different. And there's a good
for some people, like let's say that was all metal.
Yeah.
To some people, that's a whole load of metal.
Yeah, right. There's a good 2 or 3 pounds of copper in here.
You know, it'd be really cool.
It's like $5 or $6 just laying on the ground,
Dad,
ready to get smushed into the dirt.
Dad. You know what'd be really cool is, you know how you filled the truck up with copper that one time? What if you filled your whole entire truck up?
My whole truck with copper?
Yeah, like you did that before, but it was like thin things of copper. But this, like, what if you filled that all up?
Oh,
with,
the sheet copper.
Like yeah.
Oh shit, that video's got like 45,000 views.
Right, but what if you filled a whole entire truck with that copper? Like, that would be, well,
you'd have to have a...
You would have a lot of money.
You'd have to have a Brinks truck following me because... And God help me...
It'd be so heavy.
Yeah, God help me if the truck broke down. You would definitely get robbed in certain neighborhoods. I remember...
what if you were to...
I remember about maybe a year ago, there's a YouTube scrapper, jackpot digger, and he had a load of valuable metals in his truck. I'm like, take that truck across the river there and drive into Detroit. Drive into some neighborhoods in Detroit with all that metal on there, and they will hijack that truck. And he's like, I've got a sledgehammer. I'm like, you might be able to hurt somebody with that sledgehammer, but they're going to get your metal. Because you're not going to stop.
They could do worse things. They're already prepared.
Yeah,
they have money.
They have guns.
I just didn't want to say it, but that's what I was going to say.
Jackpot's got a sledgehammer. The gangbangers have their guns.
Which one's going to kill?
Yeah, I would say Jackpot.
Also, someone can be standing from over there, and you'll be standing over there. Like, someone can stand from like all the ways over there, and you can stand all the ways over here and get hurt with the gun. But if they're all the ways over there and you're all the ways over here, how are you gonna hurt them with the hammer?
You're not gonna hit them. You're not gonna do anything to them with the hammer.
Like, they're all the ways down far by those gates. Well, that's a little far, but like, you know.
Unless you think you're Thor, you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna bring any harm.
Well, yeah. How are you gonna get it back, like Thor? How are you gonna get it back though? Because like, okay, you throw it at them. Let's say you miss. Okay, you miss, and now they have another thing, another weapon, and even more.
Yeah, I think I think he means well, but
yeah, I know. That's actually probably something I would say. Until I got into it.
So that's a lot of counter. I don't think I would. Yeah, in Michigan, you can't have. If you got over $15 worth of copper, you get a check, and you don't get the check right away. You have to wait. You have to wait a few days for the check.
So why don't you take a few different trucks?
You have
like you have like Eileen drive a truck.
No, somebody's gonna break that. Imagine if I was pulling a trailer the other day, if I broke down, I had the trailer.
Yeah.
How expensive that would be for the tow.
Yeah.
I would have to abandon the trailer. That's what a lot of people don't realize, that trailers are a good idea, but they're a bad idea. So, a lot of people might wonder why I'm bothering to cut this thing up, and that's because it just takes up entirely too much room.
You know, the only bad thing about posting stuff, the only thing bad about posting stuff on YouTube, no matter what category you're in, whether you're a scrapper, a DUI person, a beauty, whatever you're doing on YouTube, the only bad thing about it is that you always have to like listen to like people like saying, No, you're not supposed to do it that way. You're supposed to do it this way. Okay, well, there's several different ways of doing it.
But you know what?
But it's helpful.
I don't mind those people. They're fine because
It's helpful.
that's what the comment section's for. It's to express yourself. And sometimes people that actually do care. People actually do care because, like on my channel, I don't really have a lot of haters. I mean, some people with other channels might consider those people haters, but I don't consider.
They're not haters. They're like helping you.
No, they're being funny.
No, they're helping you. / being funny. Because if they're telling you a different way how to do it, there you go. If it's actually a good idea, then you're gonna make more money. So
right, exactly. Sometimes these people have really good ideas. Like there's one guy that's commenting on my truck, and he seems to think that ignition control module. But on my vehicle, it's not under the distributor cap.
Right, but
someplace else.
But the bad thing is whenever people like, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes it can be a little frustrating. Frustrating is they don't know what they're talking about. Like, let's say they didn't know what they're talking about, and they're telling you how to do something, and let's say there's someone experienced, but then there's someone that's not experienced telling them that they're doing everything wrong, saying it rudely. Like, that's not, like, helpful, really. Like, there's a difference between, like, helping someone or criticizing, like, helpful criticism, like, and nice, but, like, not, like, being, like, mean, like, oh my gosh, you're doing it like that.
Oh, well, you know.
Keenum, you're such a moron.
You're going to get those people, I mean, come on. You're going to get those people no matter what. What are you going to do?
Oh my gosh, you're using this thing?
Yeah.
You're such an idiot.
You're putting yourself, you're exposing yourself to the world there, so you're going to get...
Well, I feel like actually the haters get more haters.
It's like a guy having man boobs, right? Like me, and then me taking my shirt off, you know, with all the white skin and the hot sun,